14.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. He's got Evans. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Brady now on 1st down. That's complete to his running back, Evans. Mike Evans, he's going to go. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 17.
Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense retake center stage. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
They go play action with Eason. He's got his man here. It's Gary Jennings Jr. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Play action. It's Eason. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play there just before halftime. 49 yards.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At the 3-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Eason to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts have got it back to a one-score game. Until that late score here in the 2nd quarter, they only had the field goal, so that's just big to see that football get into the end zone.
Yeah, when you look at the scoreboard now, nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the first half, but when the clock hits zeros as they head into the half, you know what I do as a head coach? What? I tell my team to sprint to the locker room to show that we've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
The final shot before half for Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Colts 10. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no thought of a return here for Hines. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it, and the running game is starting to pay off.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Taylor. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
From the gun on third down, Eason. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And we shift to spotlighting Mike Evans. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Ronald Jones.
DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Mike, 53, Mike. Record. Let's go.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Brady to throw. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Gronk's first catch, good for a first down. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Tackle made by Grover Stewart. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Hey, they're scared. They're scared. Let's go. Hey, take it. Number 53. Mike, hey, ball 66.
Operating from the gun. Brady. Hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check. 53 is Mike. Check. 53 is Mike. Don't get nervous. 53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike. Hey, ball 66. 53.
From the gun, Brady. And that will be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And it's taken in at the 9. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. Indy set to go on offense once more. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down in a nice little gain.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
On 3rd and 2, Eason. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. Here's Hines. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now...
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
On 1st down, Jacob Eason. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
To number 13.
T.Y. Hilton, 39 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead.
The previous play is under review.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Right at the line of
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Brady going to throw. Evans has it left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
53, Mike. Check me out.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 23. A gain there of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
That's going to be caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead.
And that 3rd counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
Extra point put through by Succop, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so it probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They'll throw on 1st down with Eason. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
First and 10, Eason. Looking deep for Hilton. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Ball carrier.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. So after the INT, it's Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made.
Brady going to look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
Still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeout.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On 2nd down now, it's Hines, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he is out of bounds here. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
Well, they certainly didn't get what they wanted on that play. That means it's a big-time decision on what you call on 4th down.
Absolutely, because a field goal here doesn't do him much good. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
54, check,
They get this out quickly to the left side. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. Mike Evans and the rest of the offensive unit heading back out there now. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now, they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. Throw left side complete. It's Evans. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. They'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Rocky Sin. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
By the Colts. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got Burton here. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And I think they might have something in this young rookie quarterback because he certainly looked the part.
I have to ask you a question. Are you thinking similar to what I'm thinking? That these rookie quarterbacks, they come in more prepared than ever before?
Year after year, they just seem more comfortable from day one.
I think you start...
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. First try on offense for the Bucs and their veteran quarterback, Tom Brady.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some snacks.
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
On first down, Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
At the 33-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. To throw is Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
The pass. A fumble.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Eason and the Colts now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Here's Eason off the play fake. And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure, but it falls incomplete, and it's 2nd down. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, and that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again, Eason. They'll find Paris Campbell, that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
And a Colts 1st down.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. Down to the 25. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Buccaneers 25.
They run with Taylor and give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
That's out to the left and complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. pass incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal. From the gun is Eason. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Trey Burton there to make the grab. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
49 to Mike, Mark 49. Watch the run, watch the run. 49 to Mike, 49 to Mike.
Now Brady. He's got a first down and then some in midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Brady now on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. DeForest Buckner able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Buccaneers, nothing.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Hey, check it. 53, check 53.
Another try after the first down sack. Brady. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Darius Leonard, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
16-yard.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Throwing on first down. Eason. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brought down by Mike Edwards.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll get this out quickly to Campbell. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Levante David in on the tackle. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And a nice run there, going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs' 20-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. A quick toss out right. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Great job of tackling there to prevent the first down.
One of the toughest skills in football, open field tackling. A lot of times one-on-one against a shifty receiver. He got it done in a nice way that time.
Good. Makes the score Colts 10, Buccaneers nothing.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive. They stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Fields this way up at the 17. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before,
Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Back to Taylor on first down. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown.
A 16-yard touchdown. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
For the extra
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow, because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Again, we see Tom Brady and the Bucs set to take over. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Here's Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Buccaneers, nothing. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. And they have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
Again, it's Taylor. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
The ball carrier.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Now now Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And, Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, and they knew that coming out after halftime, it was going to take a collective effort to get back into this ball game. The defense got the stop for them, so maybe that can get things started. Now the offense has to pick their game up as well. If they can put a score on the board, hey, they could get back in it in a hurry.
And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off around the 41. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
On 1st down, Jacob Eason. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Devin White, what a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. Looking for, that's caught inside the 20.
Hello?
No, I'm sorry, hear that nigga voice. Wait, nah, put that nigga voice with the TV on the word, dude, this nigga.
He ain't gonna be able to hear you.
You ain't gotta hear me, just gotta fit his Ralph.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful.
Let me turn my phone off so I don't have no disturbance.
Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Leave with the W. I don't know, I wasn't playing, so I don't know what to say about that.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from Heinz Field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Okay, that's it. You're going commando.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Ebron caught left side. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A huge play there.
That's cool, though.
52 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
See, that bad like I did. Shit is open.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Looking for the end zone. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Again, it's Roethlisberger. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. So CD, his very first pass of the afternoon, intercepted.
I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Trying to lay one up deep. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. That's good. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 44 yards.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On first down, McFarland. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run here with McFarland. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Jason Pierre-Paul.
Got a quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline as a play caller. You're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
Donovan!
So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy.
Call you there. Come here.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. They also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. The safety Owens picks it, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
The Steelers take over.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
Sleep on these Steelers.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster, and he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the
They'll run on 1st down. McFarland, he'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Steelers 3, Buccaneers 0.
2nd and 8. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. And his throw here is incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, and now it's 3rd down.
I like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
There we go.
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Buccaneers.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
Brady.
T.J. Watt. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Another try after the first down sack. Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones.
Brady's pass.
Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Brady going to throw. And Brady going to be
this nigga came, boy. Oh, a perfect route. Oh, he
That's
twatched it.
back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going
fuck
on
this
with
nigga
your
came
scheme?
down. I had the
Maybe we
perfect
should look at the
beat.
defense
This
and
nigga
just
hurt
give
the
them a
clip on
whole
his
lot of
back.
credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Yeah, they boosted up too much. I can't wait till next year, right there, baby. My niggas better be on lockdown.
So from the 36 now,
Especially my
1st
boy
and 10.
Murphy. Lockdown, nigga.
Now Roethlisberger. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Like I said, my nigga Murphy. Lockdown, nigga. He better be on the lockdown. Look like, yeah, he better look like Jalen Ramsey in that bitch.
You hate to ask the question, but
Boy, you a fool. You a fool. I understand Jalen Ramsey. I ain't say he'd be number 1, because you know Jalen Ramsey got experience. So besides Jalen Ramsey, what? Oh yeah, it's Stephon Gilmore. Can't sleep in the boy. Besides them two, who would you pick? Cornerback, while you want.
Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little
Oh, you of course you gonna pick somebody from some coach.
On 2nd and a couple, Brady. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. That took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
He's going to have the 1st down
Oh,
yardage
that
as
shit
he's
pissed
down
me off with
about the
this.
30-yard
Let's go.
line.
They gave it to me. Why am I saying finna hold me with
On
these
that
bullshit?
play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
The Buccaneers 1st down.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before
Do what I
being
have to do.
tackled.
Do what I need to.
15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the 1st.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And his pass is intercepted.
Post inside, bro.
Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They go play action with Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. Incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, and then they get a chance to continue their drive.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action. It's Roethlisberger. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
Roethlisberger's pass.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Connor. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner as the 1st half is winding down. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and now to give us momentum going into the 2nd half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski, but it's going to be 2nd down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this 1st half. The final shot before half for Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. And my goodness, another interception. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. So 2 quarters down.
This is crazy, bro. You got Brady defense like that. Really, he's defense really good like
and
this.
we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis.
I know they're
Brandon
good.
Gunn getting
I
set
can
for
see this
quarter
play.
number 3 here. Nothing is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive
pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. T.J. Watt picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Throwing on second and long. Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
On 2nd and 11 now. Goodness. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show.
See, this what we talking about, boy. Boy, this bullshit, boy. Boy, I tell you, bro. This is why I'm
seeing a confident thrower right now.
His own line
He's
football.
off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This will be fielded at the 17. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise them? And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
I get that shit, but my nigga was getting rolled on that ground up there.
So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about,
Big Ben,
and it worked very well on that play.
To try again after the sack. Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down again.
Up, big fella.
305-pound Ndamukong Suh finding the path to the QB there.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
They go play action now. Roethlisberger. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. That would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Fuck, baby.
And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Positioning the football and helping their team.
The big man, Tyson Alualu, there to make the tackle.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Again, it's Jones. They find some open field here. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 38-yard line. A big run there by Jones. 48 yards on the ground. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Now they'll throw with Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 36 yards on the play.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
They'll try again with Jones.
He's right. Good pickup. Oh, good pickup.
Punching it in from a yard away. And the Bucs are able to make
picked
this a
up the
close
right
game
time.
again. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Come on, DP. We need another turnover, baby. Rock out with a cock out.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
I wanted to, bro. I wanted to so bad.
Clearly wasn't
Ooh,
outside
I said,
of the tackle
I seen him
box.
get
There's
in
your
there. I
penalty.
said, no.
And accompanying that penalty,
I need
they
that
lost
right
it
now.
down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the
baby.
down
I'm
on the
okay.
grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now Roethlisberger. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's been a very highly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
He did it in the Super Bowl. He did it in there in the Super Bowl.
And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. And that pick just sets them up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D-linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll go again to Jones.
Let's go, big dog. Let's go, big dog.
Ronald Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
That's good. That's fine. Bucket.
And that makes it
Come on,
14-10.
PK. Come on, one more lockdown, baby.
Makes the score.
One more lockdown.
Buccaneers 14, Steelers 10.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete.
You see that he cut the shit out of my boy. My boy, he was fumble.
Another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Let's go, y'all. Murphy, I see you, baby. You do your thing.
2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. And he takes a shot on the release. As
He
this will
keeps
be
getting out the last.
intended target. And
Come on, y'all. One more, baby. One more.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Watch.
18's moving. 18's moving. Watch it.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger.
Let's go.
Incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that,
That's what I need, baby. Keep it coming.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
What the fuck?
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after
I don't know
this.
why. Bro, no, I'm tripping, yo. I'm big tripping, bro. I don't know why. I'm thinking he's finna punt it.
They don't care. That hasn't
I'm
dissuaded
hiding
them.
a
They're
video
gonna go for it on 4th. The Steelers will go. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 12 on 4th and 10, just enough for the conversion. And defensively,
I respect you, bro. You know I respect you, man.
And he'll be taken down, but not
Respect
before
you,
he
man.
works it past the 50.
Arthur wouldn't do that.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
That's another Steelers.
Now a run with McFarland. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. McFarland running out of the gun. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point 4th quarter lead.
2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Roethlisberger escaping the pressure right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game.
No
Offensive
mistake.
line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 12-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
My building like I need to, so.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
To throw again is Roethlisberger. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Deontay Johnson on the other end of the throw from Ben Roethlisberger. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Steelers 17. Buccaneers.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Brady to throw. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Oh my God, I just been brand new to kick the right ball.
Back to throw. He'll buy some time right. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete.
Let's go.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now a first down carry by Jones. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
He's back to throw. And, oh, a crusher
I
there.
pushed the wrong button, bro. I tried it.
Oh my God,
I know I seen it, but I pushed right when I pushed the wrong button. I was sick. I pushed the wrong button. What do you want me to do? I'm sick, but damn, so big sick. He wasn't, bro.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger, eluding the pressure right. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds.
I get the little, please, somebody, come mercy. I need it right now. Somebody get the little picks. I get a field goal.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Roethlisberger gonna throw it. Flushed out right.
Let's go!
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So this guy lurking took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right? As a receiver not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Now a desperation throw deep down. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line.
Let's go! Big boy! Let's go!
Final timeout as they get it with just
Big
19 seconds left on the
Let's
clock.
go!
Now a chance to make that big play really.
Let's go!
It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. He'll look to throw. And he's
Let's go!
It's caught for a touchdown.
Don't never count me out! Let's go!
Here in the final seconds.
I own you now, boy!
Guess what?
I own you now! In this broadcast! I own you now!
I wonder if that was a
Be little, bro!
or a play that they just
Let's go! Don't count me
I just
out!
saw it in their eyes on the sideline before
Little bro!
that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like
Slap them cheeks!
Extra point up and
Yeah, what's that spit out your mouth?
Barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come from behind
Oh,
victory.
yeah. What you say? Oh, you now.
On to kick this one
Let's
away.
go.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
He can't say nothing. He can't. He over there just shaking right now. He can't do nothing. He helpless right now. He can't do nothing but be quiet right now.
Ready for their next drive.
He know
can't
it.
do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
But it's cool, I respect you, bro. You know, it was a good game. You looked bad at first. It was a good game. You know what I mean? I respect you for that. But now you can honestly say you got your ass whooped. Or didn't take the distance one time. I'll take that. We need more than field goal.
He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
At the 36-yard line.
You ain't got Antonio Brown for the little D Hail Mary little trick play. Yep.
Play action. Now Roethlisberger. He's going to let it fly.
Thank you.
And,
thanks to Murphy.
It's intercepted.
Like I said.
Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard
I know, it's only 5 seconds. This is done. What do you think going in 5 seconds?
Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got to stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened. So
I was just waiting for my boy Rob to get open.
Here for Tampa Bay, and they were buoyed.
Don't cry, don't cry. Don't start that. Don't start that cry. Yeah, I bet you want to run it back. Nah, you go. Yeah. Like I said.
Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said.
There's no problem. We can run it back. Just take that L with respect. That's all I ask. I know you will. I want to know the Arthur plan for me. None of that. Dude, you beat me. You came back. You beat me.
And then they got it together. Got a spark.
But I came back from 10 points.
To watch in the second half.
I can talk now. That's the problem. I used to have to shut up. Now you gotta shut up. Today's a good day.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL.
I got honey rush, that's the first.
For more, check us out at
esports.com.
With that, we sign off from Heinz Field.
Good game, though, for real, though. Good game. Let me see that face. Let me see that sad face over there.
Take a look at the camera.
Let me see the L face. Yeah, there we go. There we go. He got that. Okay.
Huh?
Okay. But tell her glance at the screen and see this L real quick. See, Brian say he'll never lose to me. It's over.
He can never say that no more.
He can never say that no more.
And this is legitimate.
Mm-hmm. Let me go make my pose real quick, big little bro. Hey.
You say what, bro?
Hey, I made lost a lot of fights, but I won the battle. Do I redo my depth chart?
Yeah. Oh no.
All right. Well,
You said already.
you already sent the invite?
Hey, ask me. Did you ask me if you did?
No, I ain't see it yet.
Ask me if you sent it already.
Send the invite. He said I sent it.
Oh, press the middle button. Oh. H.
All right, I got it.
Continue.
He just did.
All right, there you go. Go up. No. Yeah. Press up.
Gotcha. I mean, he could switch it up. He didn't watch that play, but let me tell him.
Stick with what you good with. Don't be doing that shit. It's a playbook shit. Stick with what you good with. Ooh, and he got Jacksonville on you.
Ooh. Not the first round pick for next year.
Ooh. He giving you a preview of what's about to happen.
Jacksonville. Okay, that's what's up. I can work with see what color I can put on.
You talking in the mic?
Yeah. Turn the mic off.
Cool. Stand back up. Pull the string back up. What made you get there, Broderick?
You think they're gonna be a for sure win? Like you thought last game? Come on, let me show out this time, Big Mike.
Yeah, I'm like, loud right there. I can hear a lot of shit.
Oh, everything.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerge from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
For Tampa Bay.
Two teams just about a 3.5-hour drive from each other on Florida's I-75. The Jags and Bucks are underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Did Tampa Bay play Jacksonville this year? Did Tampa? Okay. I said, no, I would have seen that victory. I remember that ass whooping.
This is James Robinson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. With the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
I hate that whole thing about you can cut in and make the nigga move back. I hate that about this game.
A great play there. 71 yards. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
Brady and the Bucks now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 20.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Brady now to throw. That's complete to his running back, Evans.
Good, Mike.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Jones. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Jones, the ball carrier.
Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
I was waiting on it. Bro, I was waiting on it, bro. Shit, I ain't finna throw it too early so he can pick it off. I'm finna get that back corner. What else, touchdown? Did you not see that?
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're
you talking, Warren? You talking? What's up? You want to be quiet?
Opinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored.
Ain't gonna get to me in like
here as the
though.
kicks away. Now this will make it into the end zone.
He got that light.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now we give right side. Cottrell fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Carried by number 31. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. It's complete to Chris Conley. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. He'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Back deep, Antonio Brown. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
From the 29, Brady looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jared Wilson. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown, and pick it off, just as we saw there.
That one complete. He finds Sharp. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Oh,
Great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Powerful running. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. His throw incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Now Brady. And that is incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
Take it in at the 22. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they were downfield, get into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now Minshew. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 23. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 1st down, Cottrell. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On 2nd down, Cottrell. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Now a give, right side, Cottrell. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard.
What's this nigga speed like?
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And we'll get this.
You seen that too? Yeah. Like he hit the staff, open the water, spread the water.
3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jaguars had 6 to their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Jaguars 21, Buccaneers 7.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. picked up by Josh Jones. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
6-yard line.
Forced out to his left.
Thank you.
It'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
Ooh, I
back.
done intercepted that shit too. I'm all gonna be sick.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at the 20. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
A gain of 12. And the Buccaneer 1st down.
This is Jones. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this 1st half. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now they'll throw with Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Ooh.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Nah, I looked it over.
Throwing again. Brady. Evans has it left side. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 33. 23 yards the pickup there. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now is Brady. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And I had my boy over two over there. I had 2 niggas wide open. Shit is open.
Gronkowski, 33 yards. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Jaguars 21. Buccaneers 14.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that.
Not
only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football.
And got his man complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 37.
Well, he's definitely a big target out there, listed as 6'4", and he used every one of those extra inches to go up and make that catch.
They'll run on first down. Cottrell. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On second down now. Cottrell. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Deion Buchanan made the tackle.
On third down, Cottrell. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
On the play.
A 3-yard loss. Fourth down now.
Josh Lambo on for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
Hello.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal. Not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. They run with Jones on first down, but he'll struggle here just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. They're down here in the third quarter, trying to get something going. Going to the outside there didn't work out, though.
Yeah, and from the cheap seats and from where you and I are sitting, we did pay a pretty good price to get in here, right? You often wonder to yourself, why do you make that type of a call? That one went for no gain. But I think this offense thinks to itself, if we keep running these plays, eventually something may pop. It just didn't on that one.
Throwing on second down. Brady over the middle to Evans. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Brady will try again on second down. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Josh Allen. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of football before he knew it. He was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So coming up empty here to start the third quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
21 yards. Well done on the return.
47 yards.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them respect.
He threw this shot. Faith.
By scoring some points.
To get a little more cushion.
Faith off faith with nobody over. He couldn't see over there.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll try the left side. Cottrell. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. Cottrell. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
The score, Jaguars 31, Buccaneers 14.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Brady said go vote for the draft. Brady said go vote for the draft. When is the NFL draft? Cause I was looking at the white boy.
The Bucs
He
offense
sounds
set to
serious.
begin their next possession and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
An attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Looking back to the air on second down. It's Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Dwayne Smoot able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Throwing on third and long. Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot. And now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Out of the gun is Minshew.
11-yard line.
It's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And Brate, the tight end's got it. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville. To throw again. Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
I can't say that. This nigga, he catch up quick. I give him his reflex quick as well.
And I just wonder, because
I guess he really wants to win with the early too.
I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together?
Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, 47 yards. And a forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
38. Buccaneers.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them.
Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They show
No, you know, you got no
first down. Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter
you
number
understand?
4.
For some reason, that ball in the air,
Play
see,
action.
that's a
Now
little bit different.
airing this one out for Evans.
Oh,
And that gonna be
They don't want me. I know I was
incomplete.
with Big Mike, bro.
That one, it's second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Brady. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard.
Brady's back.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On play action, now Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And now here is another interception. Picked by...
Dub. Nah, I don't double dub.
You said it's noodles, all right? Hello. Yeah, let me get on. Let me get one with you. Look, come on, let me get one with you. Come on, let me get one. Come on, let me get one. Just tell me who I can't play with. Come on, what? Come on, come on, come on. Let me get that one.
95% of patients may pay as little as $0.